The way people look at my work, it's different for everybody. When you make an abstract painting, sometimes the viewers, are trying to really figure it out and put the pieces together. Sometimes people are just sort of dumbfounded by, how did you do that? Because whenever abstract painting is almost like writing fiction. You're making this stuff up. Obviously, it's grounded in some kind of concept. But, by and large, I think people, they like color. They react to color. A lot of my work is very colorful. Sometimes the imagery will be more minimalistic. Other times the imagery, just wants to jump off the surface of the canvas. But in the thing about people's reaction to my work as well, it seems like the larger paintings really command a presence, and you just can't avoid a confrontation with the painting that's 5 feet by 6 feet or 6 feet by 7 feet. And I do small work too, but just in terms of getting that visceral reaction from a viewer, if you've got something that's big and bold and colorful and almost borderline overwhelming, that's the kind of art I like. And I'm a viewer of art too. I've been making art all my life, and it's just something that sort of came natural to me. I can remember being a young boy, and I loved to draw. And one thing led to another, and ultimately, I thought perhaps I wanted to be an illustrator, political cartoonist, that kind of thing, and ultimately ended up in art school in college back in the 80s, and had some great professors and teachers, and I just got sort of hit the abstract stick, and I've been making abstract work ever since. And the work has changed, obviously, as with any artist over the years. For the last 15 years or so, I've been working with encaustic, which is a wax-based medium, very process-oriented, and I've found that it's opened up a whole new way for me to think about art, picture making. A few months ago, my wife Cindy and I and our dog Arlo, we moved back to Austin. Glad to be here, and found a great studio on South Congress. For those of you that know Austin or don't know Austin, it's right in the heart of town. And with this new work, it was like a chance to start over, a brand new studio. I had been in the previous studio space for about 12 years. This was a whole kind of new lease on life. But I hope that it strikes a chord in the viewer. That it's just one of those things that it hits you, and I can usually tell when people like my work because there's almost an instant reaction to it. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about an exchange of ideas and ways of looking at the world and looking at how to make pictures.